Lesson 65. I am worried about.
을까 봐 소스, howtostudykorean.com.
Below is a list of vocabularies to be used in this lesson. Nouns.
호랑이,
Means tiger.
역사가,
Means historian.
집주인,
Means landlord.
다과,
Means refreshments.
작업,
Means job, work, operations.
예산,
Means budget.
소독약,
Means disinfectant.
기구,
Means apparatus, appliance, utensils.
지붕,
Means roof.
한 구석,
Means corner, nook.
가로,
Means width.
세로,
Means length.
논문,
Means thesis.
파도,
Means waves.
총,
Means gun. Verbs.
찾아내다,
Means to find out, to discover.
쏘다,
Means to shoot, to sting.
방해하다,
Means to distract.
치르다,
Means to pay for.
소독하다,
Means to disinfect. Adjectives.
대단하다,
Means to be great, huge, tremendous.
화려하다,
Means to be colorful, fancy, splendid.
엷다,
Means to be light, in shade.
무례하다,
Means to be rude. Adverbs and other words.
오래전,
Means a long time before.
글쎄,
Means well. Let me see. Introduction. In the previous two lessons, you learned about a variety of situations where you can use.
을까요?
In this lesson, you will learn another way that you can use this grammatical form. In this lesson, you will learn about adding
을까 봐,
to sentence to indicate that the speaker is worried about something. Let's get started. I am worried about that.
을까 봐,
Before we get into anything, let's talk about the word.
걱정하다,
This is actually a weird verb because there doesn't seem to be any meaningful difference between
걱정하다,
and
걱정되다,
because
걱정하다,
ends in.
하다,
You would think that it would have the active meaning of to worry, as in, I am worrying my brother. Conversely, because
걱정되다,
ends in.
되다,
You would think that it would have the meaning of to be worried, as in, I am worried about my brother. The weird thing about this word is that it appears that both
하다,
and
되다,
forms have the passive meaning of to be worried and not to make worry, though it appears you can use
걱정되다,
and
걱정하다,
to mean essentially the same thing. Personally, whenever I talk about myself being worried, or somebody else being worried, I always say,
걱정되다,
the most common time you will see
걱정하다,
being used is when telling somebody not to be worried. For example,
걱정하지 마,
don't worry, using
되다,
in this case is awkward.
걱정되지 마,
Anyways, now that we know that, let's talk about the grammatical form.
을까 봐,
When putting this at the end of a sentence, the speaker is indicating that he or she is worried about the clause before
을까 봐,
occurring,
걱정되다,
is usually placed after.
을까 봐,
In this usage, for example,
시험을 잘 못 볼까 봐 걱정돼요.
I'm worried that I won't do well on the exam.
비가 올까 봐 걱정돼요.
I'm worried that it will rain.
그녀가 나를 좋아하지 않을까 봐 걱정돼.
I'm worried that she won't like me.
논문을 여름까지 끝낼 수 없을까 봐 걱정돼요.
I'm worried that I won't finish my thesis by summer. If you want to say that you are worried about something in the past, you can conjugate the verb adjective before.
을까 봐.
For example,
시험을 잘 못 봤을까 봐 걱정돼요.
I am worried that I didn't do well on the exam.
비가 왔을까 봐 걱정돼요.
I am worried that it rained.
그녀가 나를 좋아하지 않았을까 봐 걱정돼.
I am worried that she didn't like me. You can also conjugate
걱정되다.
into the past tense to indicate that you were worried.
시험을 잘 못 봤을까 봐 걱정되었어요.
I was worried that I didn't do well on the exam.
비가 왔을까 봐 걱정되었어요.
I was worried that it rained.
그녀가 나를 좋아하지 않았을까 봐 걱정되었어.
I was worried that she didn't like me. Often you will see
걱정되다.
omitted in these types of sentences, and the sentence just ends with
을까 봐.
usually when
걱정되다.
is omitted. The meaning of it being there is implied in the sentence. For example,
시험을 잘 못 볼까 봐.
I'm worried that I won't do well on the exam.
비가 올까 봐.
I'm worried that it will rain.
그녀가 나를 좋아하지 않을까 봐.
I'm worried that she won't like me.
논문을 여름까지 끝낼 수 없을까 봐.
I'm worried that I won't finish my thesis by summer. In the previous lesson, you saw how
을까 봐.
can be added to the end of a sentence to indicate intention. You can see how one might be confused between these meanings because the grammar within these sentences is identical. For example,
그 영화를 볼까 봐.
I intend to watch that movie.
시험을 잘 못 볼까 봐.
I'm worried that I won't do well on the exam. Just like many other things in Korean, the context can clarify the specific meaning. For example, what would happen if you heard the sentences above and confused their meanings?
그 영화를 볼까 봐.
I am worried that I will watch that movie.
시험을 잘 못 볼까 봐.
I am thinking about doing that on the exam. As you can see, the sentences above, with their meanings changed, are illogical when used like that. Of course, you could find a context where they might be appropriate, but I'd be hard-pressed to find a situation where you would want to say I am thinking about doing that on the exam. By paying attention to the context and the information within the sentence, it is usually clear what meaning is being implied. Below are many more examples.
예산이 없을까 봐 걱정돼요.
I'm worried that there isn't enough budget.
다과가 부족할까 봐 걱정돼요.
I'm worried that there won't be enough refreshments.
작업을 완료할 수 없을까 봐 걱정돼요.
I'm worried that we won't be able to finish the job.
그 소리가 학생들을 방해할까 봐 걱정돼요.
I'm worried that the sound will distract the students.
경찰관이 저에게 총을 쏠까 봐 걱정됐어요.
I was worried that the police officer would shoot me.
집주인이 부서진 거울을 찾아낼까 봐 걱정돼요.
I'm worried that the landlord will find the shattered mirror. In each of the examples above, the word
걱정되다.
can be removed with no real difference in meaning. These types of constructions are more likely to be used in the middle of a conversation. For example, if somebody asks you why are you worried, you can eliminate
걱정되다.
from the sentence because it can be assumed. However, when walking into a room and starting a conversation, you will be more likely to hear
걱정되다.
used in these sentences.
예산이 없을까 봐 다과가 부족할까 봐 작업을 완료할 수 없을까 봐 그 소리가 학생들을 방해할까 봐 경찰관이 저에게 총을 쏠까 봐 집주인이 부서진 거울을 찾아낼까 봐
So far, you have only
을까 봐
can also be used as a connector between two clauses. We will talk about how to do this in the next section. Full stop. I am worried that about. So,
을까 봐
in the previous section, you learned about adding
을까 봐
to the end of sentences. You learned that these sentences can end with the word
걱정되다.
or simply end with
을까 봐
by placing another clause after.
을까 봐
You can create the meaning of I am worried about that. So, for example,
비가 올까 봐 우산을 가져왔어요.
I was worried that it would rain, so I brought an umbrella.
비가 올까 봐 우산을 가져올 거예요.
I am worried that it will rain, so I will bring an umbrella. Notice that the tense of the sentence is determined by the final verb and not the verb that
을까 봐
is added to. Below are many more examples.
저의 여자친구가 슬플까 봐 그녀를 위해 꽃을 샀어요.
I am worried that my girlfriend will be sad, so I bought her flowers.
그것이 너무 비쌀까 봐 돈을 많이 가져왔어요.
I'm worried that it will be too expensive, so I brought more money.
집주인이 물이 흘러나올까 봐 지붕을 수리했어요.
The landlord was worried that water would flow in, so he fixed up, repaired, the roof.
손이 더러울까 봐 소독했어요.
I was worried that my hands were dirty, so I disinfected them.
그 사람이 내가 무례하다고 생각할까 봐 그에게 사과했어요.
I was worried that that person would think I am rude, so I apologized to him.
파도가 너무 높을까 봐 바다에 안 들어갔어요.
I was worried that the waves would be too big, so I didn't go into the water.
누가 저를 찾아낼까 봐 저는 방 한구석에 몸을 숨겼어요.
I was worried that somebody would find me, so I hid in the corner of the room.
아기를 만지기 전에 손이 더러울까 봐 손을 소독약으로 씻었어요.
Before touching the baby, I was worried that my hands were dirty, so I washed them with disinfectant.
나이가 많을 때 돈이 없을까 봐 오래전부터 돈을 모으기 시작했어요.
I'm worried that I won't have a lot of money when I'm older, so I started saving money from a long time ago.
결혼식에서 이 셔츠가 너무 이상해 보일까 봐 화려한 것을 입었어요.
I was worried that this shirt would look too weird at the wedding, so I put on a more colorful fancy one.
주방 기구가 주방에 들어갈 수 없을까 봐 가로와 세로를 측정했어요.
I was worried that the kitchen appliance couldn't fit into the kitchen, so I measured its width and length.
제가 수업 시간 동안 가르칠 내용이 틀릴까 봐 역사가에게 맞는지 안 맞는지 물어봤어요.
I was worried that the contents that I will teach during class would be wrong, so I asked a historian if it is correct or not. Hopefully by now you are comfortable with the various usages of
을까요?
in Korean. If you are confused about anything, feel free to review or ask us questions. That's it for this lesson. For more info, please visit howtostudiokorean.com.